Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing my holy grails and epic fails of 2016. These products are, most of them came out in 2016 or late 2015. A few of them are not from 2016, but like maybe they were big in 2016 or I was loving them in 2016. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff to get through, so let's get into it. So two skincare things I've been loving this year are the Tear15's mask and the Tear15 spritz, which is a toner, and this skincare brand is a New Zealand brand and it's by the same people who make Nelly Tear, and this is for younger skin, and it kind of helps to like stop oiliness and, you know, tighten up pores and just everything. So the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream, I'm really loving this. I use this nighttime and morning and it is really moisturizing. It's a light eye cream and it really helps to get rid of under eye circles, so I'm liking that. Or this, the Wild Stylers Beach Waves by L'Oreal Professional, and this is like a salt spray except it doesn't feel salty, it feels like really nice in your hair. And you just spray it in and scrunch it and you get real nice textured waves. Onto primers, so only two things. The Smashbox Primer Water, I use this every day and I feel like it's a really nice hydrating spray to put on my face before I put on primer. Yeah, I love this. I also have the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, which is awesome. I feel like it really helps my foundation stay on all day and it is super illuminating and glowy. Yeah, so I love that. And drugstore foundation, which is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. So I love the Pro Matte Foundation, which came out a bit earlier than this, and this is the Pro Glow, and it actually is like really nice. It lasts a long time for a drugstore foundation. It's super cheap and it's really good for the price, and it's super glowy. Yeah, so this is awesome. Two foundations that I'm going to do together because they're actually really similar is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream and the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation. These both came out recently and they're both full coverage moussey foundations, and I really like both of them. They stay on really well, they have a really good coverage, and you know, I think full coverage foundations are like super in at the moment. People are loving them, and I think that these guys have both nailed it with these. This foundation, the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Foundation, I love this. I'm obsessed with this. This foundation changed my life, literally. It is just so full coverage, and when they say you only need a little bit, you actually do. I mean, I'm the kind of person who uses 5 pumps when they say use 2. This one, you actually need a tiny bit, and it is so beautiful. It sits so beautifully, it lasts so long, and I absolutely love this. It's super pricey, but it is so worth it. These Body Shop Shade Adjusting Drops, these changed my life because I'm constantly buying foundations that are the wrong colour for me. So these drops, lightening and darkening, you put the light one in if it's too dark, the dark one in if it's too light, and I use these and suddenly all my foundations work for me all the time and they are so good, and they don't change the formula of your foundation. Let's do the RCMA No Colour Powder. Now this was not released in 2016, but that is when everyone realised it was a thing. So everyone's obsessed with this, you know, it was all over YouTube, everyone loves this, and you know, I see why it's so cheap, and it is a setting powder and you can put it on your face and like it doesn't change the colour of your foundation at all, so you can use this on literally any skin tone and it sets your foundation so beautifully. It lasts all day and you stay matte, and yeah, L'Oreal Infallible Fixing Mist, I love this. This is so good. You have to shake it. I pretty much finished this. You have to shake it up and use it because it's got like stuff in it. So good. I feel like this is pretty much comparable to my Urban Decay All Nighter, and I'm obsessed with this. This is so good for a drugstore setting spray. Highlighters were all the rage in 2016. Everyone and their mum was coming out with highlighters. So first things first, I've got Colourpop Flexitarian. This is so shimmery. I'm going to swatch this for you. This is just like, look at that. That is just beautiful, and yeah, so I'm obsessed with that. Like, it speaks for itself really when you look at the swatch. Highlighter that I've got is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed in Pearl, and this was originally in Jaclyn Hill's face palette with Champagne Pop, and it was limited edition, and then they brought it out as a single in the big pan. And yeah, I love it because it's so light and it works for my super pale skin, and it is like so intense, and yeah, it's beautiful. Highlighting palette in Solstice. I love this. So it's got these 4 shades here. They're so shimmery. So that's the purple one there, and then there's that one there. Yep, so that's beautiful, and it comes with a cream as well. Yeah, so I'm obsessed with this palette. It's like super cheap, it's like $30 or something, and it's so shimmery and it's beautiful. I love these colours. One more highlighting palette, Moonchild by Anastasia. This is just next level. These highlighters, they're all like duochrome. Like, this is just beautiful, and all of them are light enough for my pale skin, and they're so pigmented. And this is just like, I can't even talk about this enough. It's like always sold out, and I love this. Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Everyone and their mum is talking about this, but there is a reason why, because it is amazing. This is like the most full coverage concealer I've ever used, and it literally does not crease at all. So like, you know, when I'm wearing like my collection concealer and like NARS Pro Longwear and everything, I love it, but you know, they'll still crease a little bit. This one just does not crease, and it's so full coverage, and it's just beautiful. I love this shade. This is shade Fair, and it's like light enough for me, and it's beautiful, and you get a huge big wand to use it with, and it's just like brows. One brow product that has wowed me this year is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. So this is like the Brow Wiz, except it's got a different tip. It's got like a triangle tip. So it's like this. It's like a triangle, and it's just a bit thicker, and it's so quick to do your brows. You literally just put them on. It's just boom, boom, and done. And yeah, Anastasia is just amazing with brows. This is the Ciate Wonder Wand mascara, and this came with the Chloe Morello little kit palette thing that she came out with, and I love this. I think this comes in, they made this in a mini size for her palette thing, and it's awesome. It's so nice, it's so volumizing. Morphe, these pressed pigments, amazing. These are so pigmented, you have to see this. Yeah, that is beautiful. So this one is in Untamed, and then this one is in Powder Room. They are just beautiful. These are probably the most pigmented shadows that I have ever seen in my life. It transfers straight onto your brush perfectly, and everything about these is amazing. Lips. Now, I don't like lip glosses, as you guys all know, but these have changed my life. Let me show you all. These are the MAC Huggable glasses, and they were limited edition this year, so that sucks, but I'm really hoping they'll bring them back out. These are super pigmented, you get colour, they are not sticky at all, and they're moisturising, and you know, they've changed my life with gloss, because I thought the gloss was disgusting always, and now look how many of these. I have 5 of these and I love them. Oops. Yeah, another gloss that has changed my life is the MAC Vamplify gloss. This is in the shade Speed Up, and this is like such a pigmented gloss. Like, you don't need to put anything on underneath it, and again, it's not sticky, and it's awesome. And MAC has really stepped up their gloss game this year. Kylie Liquid Lip in Kristen. I love this colour. Yeah, it's Kristen. I love this colour. It's so beautiful. It's like this terracotta corally red, and it's just beautiful, and I think that this is an amazing colour that Kylie came out with. Chloe times Ciate London Pretty Fun and Fearless palette. I love this palette. These colours are all me. They're all warm. There's like taupey colours. They're all me. I absolutely love this. They're so creamy, so buttery, so blendable, and yeah, so Chloe just nailed this. I love Ciate London as a brand, and I was so happy that they did a collab because I love Chloe. And yes, Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette. Yum, this smells like peanut butter. All of these colours are beautiful. They're so, like, Too Faced never disappoints. They are so pigmented, so blendable. you know, sometimes I'll forget, I'll put my brush in, put on my lid, and I'm like, shit, that is so pigmented. All of these colours are so beautiful, and I love that it smells like peanut butter. Sweet Peach palette by Too Faced. When I saw this palette, I knew we were made to be together. This palette is, if I could die with a palette, it would be this. This smells like peach. Yum. These colours, look at them. So we have so many like beautiful warm pinks over here, a few purples, some warm browns, and just you can do so many looks with this palette. I'm in love with this palette. Too Faced, literally, I thought this was limited edition when they first brought it out, and then they did another release and I managed to get it, and I'm just so happy because I love this. Morphe times Kathleen Lights collab. So this is the Kathleen Lights Morphe palette, and I love this because these shades are so neutral and they're so everyday shades. It's just the kind of palette that you can grab and just love it. And then they've got these few little like greens down here for a little bit of pop of colour. Morphe shadows are just such good quality, and I love Kathleen. She's one of my favourite YouTubers, so when I saw she was coming out with this collab, I had to get it, and I was definitely not disappointed with the colour choice. This big mama here, Kat Von D Metal Matte palette. Look at how beautiful that is. So all down the bottom is matte, and then all down the top is metallic shades, and Kat Von D is probably like one of my absolute favourite brands, and I love this palette so much. It's so pigmented, there's such a variety of shades, and she just always goes like above and beyond with her palettes, and this is just absolutely gorgeous. I love Chi Chi Extravaganza palettes. This is my Eye Extravaganza palette by Chi Chi. I was so stoked when they brought this out because I love Chi Chi eyeshadows, and now all of the best eyeshadows ever are in this huge palette, and they're all so pigmented. There's so many colours. Like, do you even need another palette? Because look at all of these colours. This is just beautiful. They're so pigmented, they're so creamy, and Chi Chi is like doing so well this year. That's why I also have the Chi Chi Contour Extravaganza palette, which has got highlighter shades over here, blush shades and contour shades, and a banana powder. This is so beautiful as well. I love these contour shades, I love these blushes, these highlights. Yeah, this is beautiful. What is this? I think this is like the paint box, the paint collector. It's the painting collector palette, which looks like this. So it comes with all of these eyeshadows down here, and then it comes with a blush and 2 bronzers and a highlighter, and yeah, so this is beautiful. This was limited edition for Christmas, and just look at everything. I mean, that's just gorgeous, and Tarte just has like quality all the time, so I love that. So that completes all of the Holy Grail part for 2016. There have been some absolute amazing products that have come out this year, and yeah, I've just been really stoked with the beauty industry, but not everything is awesome. So now we move on to the epic fails. First epic fail is Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation. I was so disappointed by this because stick foundations were all the rage in 2016. I was super excited to try this, but it was not like creamy, it was not blendable, it was real hard to get on my face. Like, you had to really like yeah, and there was like no coverage. It was really hard to like blend out with a sponge or a brush. Didn't last well. It like melted throughout the day, sunk into my pores. So yeah. Stralis Strobe Lights. So this is a highlighting palette. Yeah, so these chunks of glitter are just huge and disgusting, and they go all over your face, and you get no colour payoff onto your face from the colours. It's just, I don't know why it's here, it's just, I just get chunks of glitter on my face. Yeah, so epic fail. The Rock Nose by Maybelline. There's nothing wrong with this palette, it's just not good. Why would you go to the effort of buying this if you can just buy something else like Chi Chi or anything else at a drugstore yeah, so the colours are not good on this, the pigmentation is like nothing, blendability, it's just a bleh palette, so yeah, epic fail. Maybelline Lash Sensational in Luscious for Fan Effect. I love the pink one of these, it's so good, and this is so bad. This brush is weird, it doesn't work, like what is that? It's clumpy, it's like liquidy, it's not good, there's just nothing good to say about this, and I don't know why they put Lash Sensational on this mascara, because that is actually an offence to the original Lash Sensational. This should have nothing to do with it. Master Kajal by Maybelline. So this is good now. This is an eyeliner. So this is it now. This piece here is like the eyeliner. So I'm thinking, you can't sharpen it, you can't do anything with it. When you lose this point, when you use it more than maybe 3 times, you lose this point, and then what are you going to do? This huge just black stick of eyeliner? No, that is not helpful for anyone, so fail. Smashbox Instant Matte Lipstick Transformer. This is supposed to, you put it on like a cream lipstick, and it makes your lipstick matte. This feels like silicone on your lips. I feel like I'm putting, you know, like professional primer on my lips. This does not work. It doesn't make it matte, it just makes it slimy and slippery, and it looks weird and it feels weird, and it's just epic fail. Tarteist Lip Paint. Cool colors. Formula disgusting. This, I don't know if it's supposed to be matte or like demi matte or creamy or what. It just crusts up, it doesn't last, it like gets all like gooey and crunchy and like ew. Colourpop Ultra Metallic Lip. Shocking. No colour payoff. Look at this. Nothing. Just, there's no colour there. That is just disgusting. This lasts for all of 35 seconds before it comes off, and it gets crusty, it breaks up on your lips, you get no colour payoff. It's just shocking. This is shocking. So those are the epic fails of 2016. Yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. That is the Holy Grails and epic fails of 2016, and I will catch you guys later in the year for more beauty videos. See ya!